You have the right, if you go to federal prison camp, to act like an entitled fool, to complain all day about your 37-month sentence while your bunkie's serving a sentence that is 3 times as long. You have the right to make fun of people who are trying to program and build a better life while you sit on the sidelines because you have a career to go home to. You have resources. You have a family. You have the right to do any of that. And even if you do, there's not going to be much violence because the highest value in these camps is boredom, not violence. Guys have a clearly defined release date. They don't want disciplinary infractions that are going to extend their stay. You can act however you want. That said, if you are out for your own self-interest, like, hey, I want to get out of here as quickly as possible, it might make more sense to pay attention to what you do and what you say. Yesterday, I led our weekly webinar about the Bureau of Prisons' new directive to send people who are eligible and who have built a plan to home confinement instead of the halfway house. And following the call, someone in our community who went to Lewisburg's like, hey, Scotty on your team said something interesting about the drug program. Scotty did it at Leavenworth. And Scotty said, like 33 people were in the class, only 20 graduated. Glenn Hudson on our team did the drug program at Texarkana. He said 33 started the class, only 16 graduated. They ain't gonna give you a year off your sentence because they like you. And if you're a white collar guy, they already perceive us as scum, as trash, as criminals who say, or tell people exactly what we want to hear with hopes that we will get a result. We're gonna make commitments and promises and we are not going to follow through. That is the perception of a white collar defendant. I don't run from it, I embrace it. So should you. So this entitled, arrogant fool in prison who's in the drug program in Lewisburg thought it would be a good idea to call home and talk to his buddy about some of the dudes here. They're fools. It's a waste of time. Hey, I'm in this program. I gotta do what I gotta do to get the year off right. Laugh out loud. Ain't nobody laughing, my man, because what he didn't realize was phone calls in prison are recorded. Some dude who was not a fan of this guy heard him making fun of the drug program. You know what you do? You go to a staff member, so-and-so is on the phone. You may want to consider listening to what he said. They did. He's out of the program. Have a nice week. He doesn't get the year. You can act like a total fool in prison. Make it harder on your family. Demonstrate to people that you are learning nothing through this, that you are better than them, that you can do whatever you want. And just understand, if you behave that way, not only will you be loathed and give more credence to the idea that us white-collar dudes are nothing but entitled and arrogant and greedy fools, you will also stay in federal prison longer, and you will not have built a record that demonstrates through this new directive why you should go to home confinement instead of the halfway house. By the way, to Lewisburg, my old friend Craig Carton, the talk show host in New York, I interviewed him about Lewisburg. I'm going to interview him again next week.